Big news in the crypto world this week. Blockchain.com has officially filed for an IPO in the US. This isn't just another corporate move, it's a significant moment for the entire industry, especially for retail investors. As blockchain.com seeks to go public, it raises important questions about the future of cryptocurrency exchanges and their role in the market. With the SEC closely monitoring these developments, the landscape could shift dramatically. For US investors, this could mean increased legitimacy and trust in crypto platforms. You'll want to pay attention, because the implications of this IPO could affect your investment strategies, access to new products, and overall market confidence. Stay tuned as we unpack what this IPO could mean for you and why now is a critical time to be informed about the evolving crypto landscape. Don't miss out on what could be a game changer in the market. Blockchain.com has officially filed for an IPO in the US, a move that could shake up the crypto exchange market. This filing comes as the company reports a staggering $3 billion valuation, reflecting the growing appetite for digital assets in traditional finance. The SEC is closely monitoring the situation, especially given the recent scrutiny on crypto exchanges. Their response will be crucial in determining the future landscape for blockchain.com and its US retail investors. If approved, this IPO could set a precedent for how other platforms approach public offerings. In related news, the price of Bitcoin has recently surged by 10%, now hovering around $35,000. This uptick has led many to speculate that investor confidence is returning, especially with big names like Coinbase and Fidelity positioning themselves in the market. With blockchain.com's IPO, we might see increased institutional interest, which could further drive up prices. If large firms like BlackRock decide to buy into this exchange, it could signal a major shift in how cryptocurrencies are perceived by mainstream investors. However, it's essential to remain cautious. Just last month, we witnessed a market dip where Bitcoin fell by 15% in a week. Investors must keep an eye on regulatory developments and market trends as blockchain.com's public debut approaches. For retail investors, this IPO could mean easier access to blockchain technology and a suite of products previously only available to institutional players. The potential partnership opportunities can also open new avenues for trading strategies and investment diversification. As we approach the IPO date, set for early next quarter, watch for volatility in the crypto markets. The excitement surrounding this listing could lead to price swings, and it's vital to stay informed and ready. In summary, blockchain.com's IPO is not just another milestone, it's a pivotal moment that could redefine the relationship between traditional finance and the crypto world. Stay tuned as this story develops and continue to evaluate how it impacts your investments. As the news of blockchain.com's IPO gains traction, retail investors are curious about how this could impact their trading strategies. Let's break down a potential scenario for a US retail investor within the next week. Imagine you have $1,000 to invest in cryptocurrencies. With the buzz around blockchain.com, you might be tempted to dive into the market, expecting a price surge. If you decide to use Coinbase, for instance, you can buy Bitcoin directly. Coinbase charges a flat 0.6% trading fee. This means, after investing your $1,000, you'd pay $6 in fees, leaving you with $994 worth of Bitcoin. Now, let's say Bitcoin experiences a 10% increase following the IPO news. Your investment would then be worth approximately $1,093. After deducting the initial fee, your gain would be about $93. Alternatively, consider using Kraken. They offer a lower fee structure of 0.16% for market takers, which means you'd pay only $1.60 on your $1,000 purchase. This leaves you with $998.40 worth of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin responds similarly with a 10% increase, your investment would grow to about $1,098. After fees, your profit here would be approximately $99.60. That's a $6.60 difference just by choosing one exchange over the other. But here's what nobody is saying. As the market adjusts to blockchain.com's potential listing, it's not just about which exchange you choose. It's also crucial to consider the liquidity and trading volume on these platforms, especially during a high-stakes period like an IPO. If you opt for a platform with lower liquidity in response to the excitement, you might face larger price slippage, which can eat into your profits. So, while the fees matter, how smoothly you can execute trades in a volatile market can also significantly impact your returns. As institutional interest grows, U.S. retail investors must stay aware of these nuances. In this fast-paced landscape, Every decision counts, so keep your strategies sharp and your eyes peeled for further developments. This week, as blockchain.com files for its IPO, there are several actionable steps for U.S. retail investors to consider. First, evaluate your current crypto portfolio. Look for opportunities to diversify, especially in light of possible increased exposure to exchanges as they go public. Second, keep an eye on your trading volume. If you plan to buy or sell on platforms like Coinbase or Kraken, consider setting alerts for price movements. This ensures you won't miss out on optimal trade opportunities as the market reacts to this IPO news. Third, prepare for potential tax implications. If you've made gains from crypto investments, be mindful of how the IRS treats these transactions, especially if there's a sudden surge in your investment's value due to market excitement around blockchain.com. Fourth, watch for technical signals. Use trading screens to analyze market trends and price action related to exchanges. If you see a bullish pattern forming, it might be worth considering entering a position, but always balance that with your risk tolerance. Finally, stay informed about broader economic signals. If the Federal Reserve hints at changes in interest rates or monetary policy, it could impact market sentiment and the performance of crypto assets. Keep these factors in mind as you navigate your investment decisions this week. As blockchain.com moves forward with its IPO, this could signal a new era for cryptocurrency exchanges in the U.S. Over the next 90 days, watch how this impacts investor confidence and the landscape of crypto trading platforms. Will retail investors seize the opportunity to engage with this freshly public exchange, or will they hold back, waiting for clearer signals? This development could very well be a stepping stone towards a bull market for crypto. Subscribe to the channel for daily crypto updates, and let us know in the comments. How do you think blockchain.com's IPO will affect your investment strategy?